Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we are here with Clipper Marine to have a look at this Bavaria SR36. So we'll start at the back of the boat quite logically, where you have this pretty vast swim platform and rear facing entertainment space. This is becoming more and more popular now because if you're going along, or particularly if you're in the water, what a great place to sit and watch the kids play, watch the sun go down, grab a coffee, your drink of choice. So let's go and have a look on board. Quite nice as you come on board. There's a grab handle, obviously high-low table, so I imagine that will probably drop down and infill and give you space to put cushions in. Access to the side decks and a really nice high set of stanchions and grab rails the right way through. Zip in section here, so you can enclose this whole aft section, keep the sun out the way, or the rain out the way, sorry. Nice table. I imagine that then folds out like so to give you lots and lots of entertaining space, and quite cleverly that aftly folds back, gives you access to dine at that table. I'm guessing there's probably storage all the way around and under these seats. And over on this side here we have the galley, twin burner gas hob. As you can imagine, this whole section drops down to keep it covered when you're going along. Sink, fusion stereo down here, and then under here we have things like the fridge in there, and then second fridge, double fridge, which is pretty effective. But this is very much a boat for entertaining space. Let's take a step back here. You can see there, sun lounger that folds down here. That's middle section, I imagine, pulls out. There's access to the engine bay down here. We will have a quick look, but because it's a show, we won't go down. I will put all the specifications in below so you can see. Deep access, a couple of twin Volvo Pentas, and I'll put the engine specification in the details below. Moving forward, little quick navigator seat here, and a very large chaise longue facing forwards, designed obviously to lift the interior structure up and give you a bit more space. Couple of side windows here for cross ventilation, and even though this has got a full-size hardtop, you can see that there's a mid-section here, or front section, that slides back to give you an incredible raft of ventilation through here, either if you're going along or if you're at anchor. On the starboard side here we've got the helm station with, that's again pretty standard these days, bolster pop-up seat and a step. I imagine that's so you can stand with your head out the hardtop and see as you're going along. This particular version comes with SIMRADs, so 2 SIMRAD screens, Volvo Penta engine display, the usual standardised control panel for Bavaria Yachts, a couple of independent Carling switches, bow thrust, trim tabs, phone chargers, 12-volt socket, engine controls, and again it looks like this one has the option of the joystick controller. Really nice system, makes it so much easier to dock the boat if you're a bit of a novice, shall we say, or even if you're not, it's still easier. Massive hatch down into the cabin. Let's have a quick look down here first. So to port side here we have the dinette. You can see forward, if I get the sign out of the way, is access to the fore cabin, and there's a little, like a mini galley down here on the starboard side. So if you didn't think we had enough fridges, another fridge in there, little bin in there, a smaller sink in here, and then just a sort of pantry space really. Nice hull window with ventilation. Big set of double cupboards up here. That takes us through door here, as you can see, to the fore cabin. Very large centre line double berth. Incredible headroom. Absolutely incredible headroom. If I take a step back here and turn the camera around, I can just touch the ceiling. And this is in the fore cabin. Again, lots of light and ventilation, so opening port light, hull windows, would be light coming through the fore hatch if the sun deck cushions weren't on. Another hull window over that side, and then in here we have large storage locker. Always nice to see there's an actual proper mattress on this bed, and I suspect underneath the bed there's probably additional storage as well. Turn around to starboard and port side, and you can see the little dinette there with, again, hull windows in there. Just behind the door is another set of control panels, standard Bavaria control panel, and then the Rasto heating controls, USB charger, and the Fusion stereo system. And I suspect probably, yeah, there you go, 240 main strip switches in there. Repeater Simrad radio down there, and a little bit of storage in there. And again, bearing in mind it's a 36-foot boat, a absolutely vast aft cabin. So I just duck in here for a minute. Little single berth, you could call it, or sofa bed on the side there. But then if I drop down, a huge, absolutely mammoth double berth. And the nice thing is it's really illuminated down here, so there's big hull windows on both sides, at both levels, so a lower and an upper one. Full standing headroom as you come in. It dips back down a little bit, but there is a step down. And as you can see here, infill cushions. So you could have two singles, 1 and 2, or put the infill cushions in and have an absolutely vast double berth. Really big cupboard, and a really big cabin. And as you see here, bit of extra storage as you come in. So I say it's a bit of a quick whip round because we are at the boat show. I'm just trying to get as many of these in as I can. Heads in here. Storage underneath the sink, really stylish sink. Window, again with opening ventilation, which is always good. A little bit of storage up here. And a full-size enclosed shower. So this little perspex door, glass door, sorry, goes across, keeps all of the water inside the shower when you're showering. Obviously you just need to wipe the heads down when you finish with it. But a really usable heads. And because of the height of the mouldings of this boat, you get really massive cabin space down below.